Welcome my fellow colonials to another episode, and this is the long-awaited update on the Acromyrmex Octospinosus Colony. These latest arrivals to the collection have certainly kept me on my toes. I was looking into the setup and discovered they were no longer in their pot. Nope. Of course I wasn't slightly surprised by this. In fact, I knew that they would try and find somewhere to make the perfect microclimate to care for the fungus. So I decided, you know what, they probably know what's best for them. And I let them carry on. I observed them foraging. I thought maybe they wanted to be closer to their food source, since they were now nesting in their foliage pod. This is where I put the leaves for them to cut and take back to the fungus. All was going well. Like pictures, the world stopped. Dead fungus. What had happened? What had I done wrong? The humidity and temperatures were perfect. I found the queen and some workers in the cap. I started to blame myself, and frantically searching around the pod, I carefully took pieces out bit by bit, and then this. I uncovered the fungus. I discovered they had built a nest chamber underneath the pipe, hidden away. The fungus was safe. This was the fresh fungus they had cultivated and left the dead fungus behind in the pipe. Heart attack over, it was time to take action. I've transplanted the colony back into the fungus chamber and carefully looked around to search for any more surviving colony members or fungus. Using the replacement end caps, I've now locked the colony within the fungus chamber. Thank you for sorting those out. They came at the perfect time. The environment within this chamber is carefully controlled and monitored, just for their benefit. This is them burying the fungus in their new nest site. I've been really lucky to spot some very intriguing behaviour from these. It took them a little while, of course, but they finally created the chamber that now houses the fungus and the queen. These ants surely know what they want, and I don't want to deny them a natural behaviour such as nesting like this. So I'm just going to have faith that they know what's best. I was watching them forage when I spotted this. 3 fungus nursery workers are suspending a piece of fungus off the plant, and they're being protected by the larger workers that normally go around cutting up the leaves, making sure that they're safe from any possible predators within their environment. I had never seen this behaviour before. Of course I'm new to keeping this species, but it's not something I've seen documented either, and it took me a while to realise what the colony are actually doing. They have started forming satellite nests. This is the second satellite nest that they've formed, and the very beginning early stages of it being formed. Some of the workers had removed a tiny chunk of the fungus. They took it to the new site, and now they're working on it to cultivate it, to grow it. I was watching the main nest, and I saw quite a lot of action from the workers heading in another direction, and I wondered what they could be up to. The construction of this nest was very new. Not only were the workers coming and going, many of them were bringing out dry pieces of cocoa fibre and replacing it with wet pieces. This is a good sign, as they're controlling the climate for the fungus. It needs to be kept between 80 and 100% humidity. Its best recorded growth temperature is 24.5 degrees Celsius. Quite specific, but that's laboratory tested. After all, caring for leafcutter ants truly is about caring for the fungus that they thrive on. Curiosity totally got the better of me. I wondered where these workers were going, so I started to move around some of the foliage, and that's when I found it, the first satellite nest, a piece of fungus that they were now cultivating. This gives them 3 separate sites of their fungus, increasing the chances of its survival. In these trying times, I hope everyone else is taking care of themselves. You never know what's going on with all this COVID-19 business. The coronavirus surely has struck, so stay safe. I've been busy working on these videos and of course my new blog site, www.thecolonialist.co.uk. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. But for now, as always, this is The Colonialist. Until next time, signing out.